The rocket's altitude now approximately 48 miles tall.
So the shroud is off. That means light can come through the window. And you just made the switch, and there's Karen peeking behind the stuffed critters there.
Soyuz traveling at approximately 4,700 miles an hour now. Mission Control Moscow reports all parameters are normal. Second stage engines are in normal operation. The Soyuz core stage performing as expected. The core stage is 56 feet in length, 13.5 feet in diameter, and a single engine with 4 fuel chambers, providing 96 tons of thrust for its 3 minutes and 28 seconds of operation. The stage continues to burn until the 4-minute 43-second mark. The Soyuz uses what's called a hot stage technique. The third stage will ignite while the second is still burning, and that's why the Soyuz has an open area in between the second and third stages.
So the next two events, we'll switch camera views back. I don't know if you can see, but Karen's...
Second stage engine continuing to function normally, and we have a good look at Karen Nyberg inside the spacecraft.
But, so we'll switch camera views back, and then the next thing will be that second and third stage.
At 4 minutes and 43 seconds, the third stage will ignite, and the second stage will begin shutting down. Mission Control Moscow reports all systems normal.
There they go, bang!
Second stage separation confirmed. The third stage is igniting. Karen Nyberg waving as the flight continues to go nominally.
The only difference is it's for medical monitoring, and they want to be able to see all 3 crew members, but it's very, very tiny. The only way you can do that is to toggle from one camera view.
Now 5 minutes and 30 seconds following launch, the Soyuz is being propelled by the single engine of the Soyuz's third stage, that engine providing 30 tons of thrust, burning for 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
Note how difficult it is to turn pages in those books with those gloves on. We reinforce all the pages, but if you don't, you're ripping pages and they float all over. So I've seen that happen. People have said, I can be ginger enough with it, you can't. The rubber on the tips of the...
Visiting vehicle officer reporting to Flight Director Royce Renfrew that third stage engines are all nominal.
So now they're going on a single, I think it's an RD-110 engine. It's only got about 30 tons of thrust, so that's about a fourth of what they started up with. So the thrust is actually fairly low, but the G-loads are fairly high, because by this time there's absolutely no atmosphere whatsoever.
6.5 minutes since launch, all systems still normal.
And you're close to about 3 Gs here. The peak is about 3 1/4. So just what he's doing, what Fyodor is doing, lifting his arm and all that is very doable, but it's difficult, and you can't hold your arm up there and keep it there for a long time. The weight is... Fyodor is I guess it'll be his 4th flight here, so he's a veteran. He understands all this stuff real well. And Fyodor and I have known each other since before we were...
Mission Control Moscow reporting that the roll, pitch, and yaw control thrusters are all functioning well as the crew continues its climb into orbit.
Now
third stage engine continues to operate normally. 7 minutes and 30 seconds since launch, the spacecraft speed is almost 13,500 miles an hour.
Remember, they have to be going 17,000.
Once this third stage delivers the Soyuz to orbit and the module is separated, a series of pre-programmed commands will be executed to prepare the Soyuz for its orbit operations. These stored commands, called time tag commands, allow many of the Soyuz's systems to be automatically activated by onboard computers at precise times stored in those computers. 8 minutes into the flight, all systems normal.
So about a minute to go, a little more than a minute to go.